Louis Joseph de France was the second child and elder son of King Louis XVI of France and Marie Antoinette. As son of a king of France, he was a fils de France, and as the eldest son and heir apparent, he was Dauphin of France. Louis Joseph died at age 7 of tuberculosis, and was succeeded as Dauphin de France by his 4-year-old brother Louis Charles. Biography. Louis Joseph Xavier François de France was born at the palaces of Versailles on the 22nd of October 1781. He was the long-awaited Dauphin. His elder sister, Marie-Thérèse Charlotte, Madame Royal, was not allowed to succeed to the throne due to the Salic law. The birth of Louis Joseph at that point ruined his uncle's hopes of becoming the king. His private household was created upon his birth and he was put into the care of Geneviève Poitrine, one of his wet nurses. She was later accused of transmitting tuberculosis to the young Dauphin. His sous-governor was the Maréchal de Camp Antoine Charles Augustin d'Alenville. Another member of his household was Yolande de Polastron, Duchess de Polignac, his mother's favorite. Louis Joseph was very close to his sister and to his parents, who closely watched over his education. He was always praised for being a very bright child for his young age. However, it was often noted that he had very fragile health. Illness around April 1784, when he was just 3 years old. Louis Joseph had a series of high fevers. Out of fear for his health, he was transported to the Château de la Muette, where the air was reputed to have healing properties. The time at La Muette seemed to help Louis Joseph recover, and almost a year later, in March 1785, Louis Joseph returned there, where he was inoculated against the smallpox. However, his health remained fragile. In 1786, the fevers returned, but his household regarded them as being of no importance. These fevers, however, were the first signs of tuberculosis. In the same year, Louis Joseph's education was turned over to men, as was customary for the sons of the kings of France. At the ceremony, it was noted that Louis Joseph had trouble walking, which was, in fact, caused by curvature of the spine, something which was treated through the use of corsets and fur iron corsets. As of January 1788, the fevers grew more frequent and the disease progressed quickly. Louis Joseph died at the Château de Meudon on the 4th of June 1789, at the age of 7½, during the Estates General. He was buried on the 13th of June in a simple ceremony at the Basilica of St. Denis. On the 10th of August 1793, on order of the National Convention, during the Reign of Terror, his tomb, together with those of the kings and queens of France, members of the royal family, high dignitaries, abbots, were desecrated. At the death of Louis Joseph, the title of Dauphin passed to his younger brother Louis Charles, Duke of Normandy, who died during the French Revolution at the Temple prison. Legacy. Dauphin County, Pennsylvania is named for him. The Pennsylvania legislature, meeting in Philadelphia in 1785 to thank France for helping America win her independence from Great Britain, named the newly formed county, Dauphin, northwest of Lancaster and north of York, in which Harrisburg is located. The borough of Dauphin, so named when it was incorporated in 1845, is also located in Dauphin County, Pennsylvania. It is also, at least indirectly, named for him. Ancestry. Bibliography.